Welcome to our presentation on Teaching English as an Additional Language to Refugees by Carolyn Hope, Shayla Morton, Sydney Scharf, and Ziyu Wang.
The number of people arriving in Canada with refugee status is on the rise. As teachers, it is our duty to support newcomers as they transition into Canadian society.
I will now discuss Principle 1, Incorporating Social and Emotional Learning Techniques to Support Refugee Students. Providing socio-emotional supports for refugee students is critical in their transition into a new, unfamiliar setting. Many of these students have had to deal with a significant amount of loss, grief, and stress, and typically require more complex emotional needs than other students in the classroom. There are a variety of factors that influence these emotional needs, including the sensitivity to any cues of danger at school, health issues, a minimal family support system, poverty, and the inability to communicate effectively in the English language. Teachers must gauge their focus on student resilience and strength rather than viewing their inabilities and trauma as a deficit. They must also realize that each individual student has their own fund of knowledge, which encompasses past skills and experiences that were acquired through their history and cultural interactions. Traumatic experiences that refugees have endured undermine the development of self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, responsible decision-making, and relationship skills. What can teachers do to support the rehabilitation of these abilities? Psychosocial intervention is a specific approach that incorporates social and emotional learning (SEL) techniques that support the rehabilitation of these abilities that have been lost through migration and displacement. For younger students, teachers of refugees should support in developing basic skills such as naming and expressing feelings, working on strategies to find calm, as well as discovering techniques for managing conflicts. Implementing a calming program, such as the zones of regulation, is essential when working with younger refugee students. Designating calming spaces for students to go to where they can take a break until they are ready to return to class is essential when emotions are running high. It is also important that teachers and the school's support system also implement other SEL interventions that cater to older refugees. This can include creative expression programs, executive function activities, mind-body practices, excursions and sports programs, as well as cognitive behavioral therapy.